Hello there everybody and welcome to the channel. Now obviously first and foremost I want to send out a massive thank you to Clappy and the EA team for this opportunity. When I first started making videos there's no way that I thought anything like this would ever happen, and here we are. So that was really awesome, and yeah, making videos as a hobby has really had some cool opportunities. So this is definitely up there, probably the coolest one I've had yet. So thank you so much. I got to meet a lot of awesome people, and their headquarters, studio, whatever you want to call it, is easily the coolest thing I have ever seen. No other office, well, maybe like the big companies like Meta, Google, but this was insane. I'm talking like they had a whole soccer pitch, they had a volleyball court, a basketball court, a full-on gym. It was just ridiculous. There's actually a pretty large group of people that went, and we got to have a session with the developers, kind of talk about what could be in future installments of the game as well as what is achievable now. And I know people are going to think that we are yes men just because we got this opportunity, but I am here to assure you that is not the case. It was some pretty hard-hitting questions and honestly some pretty big critiques. There was some big topics on why features have been removed from the game, why certain game modes have been neglected, so on and so forth. And you know what? The team explained in detail the limitations that they have, and I didn't get the sense even one time that they were trying to avoid questions or were being disingenuous. So for me personally, I thought these sessions were extremely productive, and honestly, it shed a whole new light on the development process for these games. Now transitioning into NHL 24, there are some major gameplay changes coming up this year. I kind of have a strong feeling it's going to be hit or miss, but I do believe that people are going to end up liking it after you give it some time. One of the major changes, especially for me, as I do the Goalie Be a Pros, is that the goalie gameplay has been totally revamped. On top of goaltenders being affected by the new pressure system, there's also going to be a new tethering system specifically for goalies that will automatically reset their position. I had asked the main developer for this what the inspiration was and why he thought it was a good idea, and he basically just explained that he's had the idea for a long time, wanted to overhaul the goaltender experience, and for people that are casually playing goalie, he found that it was pretty frustrating and that it was really easy to be out of position. And you know what? Fair enough, because I remember when I first started playing goalie, I could not, for the life of me, save literally a beach ball. So James Cebulski would have been lighting me up like a Christmas tree on those little fake phone calls in Be a Pro. He also explained that they did play tests with the new mechanic to make sure that it was what he thought it was, and overall the feedback was positive. We also agreed that for the more casual player that just wants to jump in and be a goaltender, it is definitely beneficial, but for the more experienced goaltenders, such as myself, who plays goalie a lot and I'm still awful at it, it's going to be quite a big learning curve. But you know what? Just the little experience I had playing it, I think I was already starting to get the hang of it. I will definitely admit that at first I was not a fan. However, the more I played, it grew on me. Finn and I asked if there's going to be the option to disable it, and unfortunately it sounds like that is not the case. You will be forced to use this new tethering system. And we were also asked about the tethering distance, to which both Finn and I agreed that the leash should be a little bit longer. However, you are able to press a button which allows you to extend out a little bit further anyway. So it was more so just the default reach of the goaltender. And we're not done there. There is also a new prediction system. Using L2 or LT on the controller, you will get sort of a fan around the goaltender where you can pick 5 different sections, which would obviously be the glove high-low, blocker high-low, as well as 5-hole. If the goaltender predicts correctly, then there is a boosted chance at a save. If you predict it wrong, honestly, I don't know. I have no idea what happens. Maybe it's like you have a less opportunity of making the save. Maybe it does nothing, so you might as well predict. Should probably look into that. And now we're going to be moving on to the gaming room, or basically just the room where we all got to play test the build of NHL 24 at the time. Obviously, I spent most of my time playing goalie. At first, we just played a regular 1v1, and then we went on to do a goalie lock 1v1. I was absolutely deleted in both, so that's a great start to my NHL 24 career. Love that for me. So let's jump into my regular 1v1 against Finn. Obviously, I chose the Capitals, he chose the Philadelphia Flyers, and as you can already see, there is quite a lot of presentation changes going on here in the game. Right off the bat, we got TJ Sochi own goaling, and Finn goes up by 1. I was really trying to get the ring rust off because I have not played a regular game of NHL, especially online, in I don't know how long. So this was totally new for me, it felt like, and I was trying to get back into it. Not a hot start for the boys. We are down 3-0. The Flyers coming out flying. And Finn, as I mentioned previously to showing you this gameplay, is absolutely dominating me. It is now 4-0, but don't worry, third period comeback incoming, right? We'll see. I do get one before the third period. Another own goal here. I really like what they've done with the boards, how they're dynamic like that, and it shows information. It doesn't seem distracting at all, to be honest with you. So, great job on that. A breakaway is given, and Kemper gets run over. Absolutely obliterated. He can't do that 2 minutes. Tim Winston going, gets his own B-way. Little backy forehand. That is a classic, shall I say, glitch goal. But either way, beautiful deke. And we are really coming back into this thing. Another one. It's 4-3. Uh-oh, Finn. Coming back. So when I said I got deleted, just kidding. I did not get deleted. But I did still lose. I like how they have the, I don't know if that's new or not, but the thing for pulling the goalie in the bottom corner there. And you can accept it or not, wicked. After those 2 games, I was able to meet Olympic gold medalist Emily Clark and play against her one-on-one. It was a really cool experience, and I did not go lightly. After getting dusted by Finn, I had to do everything I could to find some success on this game. So, sorry, Emily. Emily was playing as Team Canada. I was the United States of America, and I don't know who played before me because we each took turns basically going in for 1 period of play, and it was 2-2 after that. I actually got scored on at first, as you can see there, but then I turned it up, scoring off of a backdoor pass there. Love to see it. And it is all tied up once again. Back in we go. Kessel takes a shot. The poke check fails. Buried. That's 2. And they are offered a timeout, which was not accepted. And we're going to make them pay for that in a second here. Coming in and boom. Just an absolute far corner snipe. 3 goals in 1 period. Maybe I have to start playing NHL going downwards instead of up. Just a thought. Anyway, GG. I'm not going to lie, my fire for EASHL has been reignited after playing with the guys there and having some discussions with Brody, the guy who runs LG. I was finally able to take Finn down, and it ruled. One other small change that I noticed, maybe it was a bug, I'm not really sure, but the goalie at the main Be a Pro screen did not have a jersey on. It was sort of just the chest protector stuff, so that was kind of cool. Sadly, we do still have that same opening cutscene where they're out just playing hockey in the mountains or whatever they're doing. I don't know. Finn and I really pressed them about having an opportunity to disable entirely or at least limit how often cutscenes in Be a Pro show up because if you've seen my videos, you just know. However, it doesn't sound like there's going to be such an option, but the show must go on. The Goalie Be a Pro is coming back. I think what I'm going to try to do this year is add a non-in-game mechanic to my Be a Pro that gets the viewers involved. I've tried something like this in the past. I can't really remember what I did, but yeah, if you guys have any ideas, be sure to let me know. I just want something to keep it interesting and engaging because, you know, as entertaining as it might be to watch me play goalie and get lit up all the time, there's got to be something else we could throw in there, you know, like some sort of fan interaction kind of thing, or maybe do our own interviews and have our own custom meter, add some challenges from the fans that we got to try and have some kind of forfeit if I don't. Basically just something to keep it interesting and engaging. That's all I'm going after here. So once again, just thank you to Dustin. Thanks EA for this opportunity, and thanks to you guys because obviously without you, it wouldn't have been possible. So yeah. Appreciate yous. Go ahead, let me know what you guys think of NHL 24 so far, all the stuff that has come out. Let me know what you think of the new pressure system and all the changes to the goalies. And on that note, I will see you soon.